All right, Mike here again with Better Times, here to bring you our safe parlay, our underdog to watch, plus money parlay, and of course our fantasy pick two for this week's fight card: Cory Sandhagen versus Yadong. Now, this is going to be a bounce back week for our $50 safe parlay momentum, and we're going to start off with Joseph Pyfer. Joseph Pyfer is going up against Alan Amedovski. Perfect matchup for his debut. Amedovski relies too much on his knockout power. Throws a lot of wild haymakers. Everything down the center line will be available for Joseph Pyfer, and if he wants to, he can also take him down. Perfect matchup. Trevin Giles is the second pick for this safe parlay. He's going up against Luis Coase. Now, Luis Coase, although he is talented, his movement is very limited, especially his head movement. He's not always consistent with it. Trevin Giles brings a lot of good footwork and a power right hand, which will be there. And he has defensive wrestling if he needs to use it. So Trevin Giles, Joseph Pyfer. Those two will give you a minus 130. $50 will win you 38. Now, our underdog to watch for this week is going to be Damon Jackson. For the simple fact that besides getting knocked out that one time, his second stint in the UFC has been almost perfect. I haven't seen anybody really out-wrestle him, and he really knows how to use his size to his advantage. Now, Pat Sabatini is also a really good wrestler in his own right. And when you get two really good wrestlers, for the most part, and it's always been said, it usually ends up in a stand-up battle. And I have to give the edge to Damon Jackson on that one. So, Damon Jackson is the first pick. Well, Damon Jackson is our underdog to watch. That parlays into our plus money parlay, which the first one is Damon Jackson for all the reasons I just said before. The second one is going to be Chidi and Jukwani. Now, as of right now, he is a slight favorite, but he did start off as a slight underdog, and he's at a minus 107. Right now, he's at a minus 115. And for the talent that this man brings, that price, everyone's got to jump on it. Now, he's going up against Gregory Rodriguez. Although he has very powerful takedowns and he's very heavy on top, Chidi has shown that he can handle himself on the ground, and he is the far better striker. Our third one is going to be Mariah Agapova going up against Jillian Robertson. Now, Mariah was rightfully the favorite at first, and it slowly started to go towards the other way for Jillian Robertson. And I think that's because she is a really good wrestler. Now, although she is a really good wrestler, she does have to close the distance. And Mariah, in her last bout, showed how good she is at keeping the distance and using her strikes. And she's very accurate. She hits very hard. And on top of that, she can wrestle as well. So, Mariah Agapova, Damon Jackson, Chidi, and Jukwani. Those three will give you a plus 968. If you have a spare 20 bucks, that'll win you 193. Now, our fantasy pick two. For this week, we always like to have our budget saver. That's the one that started off as the underdog. And of course, that's going to be Damon Jackson. Our second one is the one we believe is going to perform and give you the most points, no doubt, and that's Trevin Giles. And of course, figure the rest out for yourself. And don't forget to check out allinforbettertimes.com. That's all in the number 4, bettertimes.com. We have straight bets, parlays, and props for you to look at. Go win yourself some money.